on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys having a great day today. So today's video, we're hopping right back on the Lexus, and we are changing the transmission fluid and the filter. Reason why I'm doing that, well, ever since I bought the car, I've been having transmission issues, such as like delayed shift engagement, if that makes sense. Like if I put it into drive or reverse or like any other modes, it'll wait for like a couple seconds, hell, maybe minutes. It literally takes like about 15-20 minutes for this thing to fully warm up the transmission, and it'll actually engage in drive and everything. When I get to drive, it just like sometimes it want to delay a shift like first to second. No, I think it was second to third. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So I'm doing everything right now. As you guys can see, I got my tools and stuff out. I got my transmission filter, got my fluids, got my plastic scraper, all that fun jazz. I already went ahead and drained the fluid and everything. I'm letting this junk drip. Eliminated the boredom for you guys. It's actually a 14 mil, so just be mindful. I do want to show you guys this. I'm doing the flashlight and camera method. But you see this dipstick tube? Yeah, it is like riveted on, whatever, from factory. It goes under the exhaust, well, over the exhaust. This is the cat converter, and as you guys can look up there, if I can just hold on, y'all see that? I'm gonna try to edit this arrow thing, but yeah, that's where the dipstick tube goes up. So there is a bolt that actually disconnects the dipstick tube, so that way I can go ahead and drop this pen. So like I said, it's still dripping, and I'm gonna go up here. I don't even know what size that one bolt is. Let me show you guys. Alright guys, so this is the transmission dipstick tube, and if I can zoom in, under this bolt, it's gonna be a bolt underneath that holds the dipstick tube in. So I don't know what size it is. I'm gonna throw it up on the screen, so you guys might get the gist. Hopefully I can just pull this out with no problem. All right guys, so 12 mil, got the bolt off. It's gonna be angled at a weird way, so you're gonna have to use a swivel ratcheting wrench, or maybe like something like a swivel socket wrench. I used a 12. I know that was 13 I just picked up, but y'all get the gist. And now this thing is moving. I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know, let me see if the camera can pick it up. Yeah, so I'm going to see like where it can like get pulled off from, so when the next time I can go ahead and slap this back on in, I know where it is. Dipstick tube is off and it's dirty. I'm gonna clean this later. So yeah, I see where the I don't know if the camera gonna pick this up. Most definitely not. So hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, right there is where the dipstick tube came from, so I can see it. Hopefully you guys can too. So yeah, let's go into the car and get ready to take this oil pan off. Alright guys, so I hope you guys can hear me. Got the lawnmower guy out there, but I got the inner bolts taken off. I don't know how many it is. I'll let you guys know on the screen. But basically what I'm doing to this transmission pan is how I did it to the engine oil pan. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start taking these two bolts off, try to pry it a little, and I think it's okay. Like, there's no RCV or whatever. That's the original gasket right there. Okay, that's actually good. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick and take this oil pan off, and then we can go ahead and get to the filter that's inside. All right guys, pan is off, and it was actually easy. I didn't have to use the hammer and chisel method. Like, it literally just came off. And that's the gasket right there. I don't know if y'all can see it, but that right there is the filter. It's held in by 3, I don't know how many millimeter bolts. But I'm gonna go ahead and remove this pan off my oil catch can and go ahead and take this filter off. All right guys, so it's been a couple minutes later. I finally got from underneath the car, and I went a little above and beyond rather than taking out the pan and the filter itself. And what I've done, this is what I've done. I went ahead and took out my solenoids because I'm going to be cleaning these too, so that way I can make sure I have some good shifting. It still shifts, but it's just that I want to go ahead and clean them. You see, it still got some gunk and stuff right here. I don't even know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna clean it anyways. The same for here. This is like a regular solenoid. Same for this one. I don't even know which is what, but see this little bracket? If you guys plan on going above and beyond like I am, it's gonna be this bracket that's gonna hold these two in. So I'm gonna put this in real quick. Basically, it's gonna sit just like this, with this gray part going one way, this one going the other, and then these two is held in by the same bolt. And there's gonna be a wiring harness across it. It's gonna be 2 10s. This one being a short 10, the other one's gonna be a long 10, holding on to the wiring harness and stuff. And this one is held in by an 8. Here's the pan. It's still got its reddish tint and everything. It is dark, it is dirty and stuff. I am going to change it. There's the filter right here. And when doing this filter, you want to hold on to this, like if you're taking the bolts off and stuff. I actually did it like thread by thread, let all the fluid and stuff out first, and then did it the rest of the way. Here's my so-called gasket, and to my surprise, this is gasket maker right here. I guess they tried it. I don't know if this came from Toyota or whatever the case may be, but I'm gonna scrape that off, put some of that tacky stuff up there, and then put my new gasket that's in this box onto the pan. As for these magnets, somebody said do not touch them or whatever the case may be. Guys, just pick it up, clean it, boom, you're good. I don't even know if there was supposed to be another one right here, don't get me wrong, but I got 3 in here, so I'm gonna just go ahead and clean up everything. That's basically what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna sit here and bore you guys. I'm gonna show you guys the after process of everything, cleaning the solenoids, cleaning the transmission pan. I'm gonna try to clean this dipstick tube as well while I'm at it. And yeah, catch you guys in the next clip. Alright guys, so everything's together. Well, pan is clean, and you know, I did a little thumbnail or whatever, did a little thumbnail thing, of course. Anyways, gasket's in place. I did use this gasket sealant, so that way it'll stay in place. It's not setting. Here's my new filters. I cleaned the solenoids, got my transmission fluid, everything ready to go. Let me show you my old filter, which is right here. I sprayed some brake clean on it. Watch this, watch this. I did this just for the fun of it and everything. It's clean, but of course it still needs to be changed. So yeah, RP old filter. So I'm gonna go ahead and slap the solenoids in first, then the filter, then the pan, boom, then top it off with fluid. Hopefully nothing pours out. The way I got everything is actually set. And I did remove a lot of that, hold on for a second. And I did remove a lot of that gasket maker material. I just cleaned up a little bit. Everything is in the trash and everything. I still gotta do a little bit of cleaning after this. So yeah, that's the vibes. Alright guys, so I'm in a tight spot, but the solenoids are in. The only thing I do now is put on this bracket. This is the one I was telling you guys about that sits right, sits like this. And then you got the bolt hole right there and everything. But final result. Now you do have to twist the solenoids, those 2 solenoids right there. You do have to twist them in order to get that locked in. Look at that filter. That joker is clean. Just those 310mm bolts. Don't go crazy over tightening this thing because it is aluminum. So now it's the pan. All right, guys, pan is on and well, tightened by feel. I don't know the torque specs of these, but yeah, I just tightened by feel, and so is the nut back there, that drain bolt. So yeah, just taking one last look underneath the car, make sure everything is good. We're golden. All right, guys. So if you can't tell by this beautiful sky, it just got dark. So I finally got that godforsaken dipstick tube on, which is right there. And bro, I gotta tell you, that one bolt to hold that dipstick tube on was very hard to get to. I literally had to lay across the 1UZ or whatever the case may be, try to maneuver my body, all that crazy stuff, but I finally managed to get it on. And yeah, man, it's just that one 12mm bolt. You're gonna have to use a swivel socket wrench. I used a swivel ratcheting wrench right here, but nevertheless, it's on. I'm gonna put the dipstick tube in, but I'm gonna pick everything else up tomorrow. I'm dirty and I smell like transmission fluid a little bit, and I don't like it, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up over here on the porch, all that fun jazz, and I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. What's good, guys? So it's the next day, and first thing first, what I did today, check out your boy. Check out your boy, bro. Sheesh. Second of all, came back, poured transmission fluid inside of the LS100, and now she's running right now. I'm just waiting for her to warm up. I just started her up and everything, and looking below, we don't have any leaks. No leaks at all. I even double checked when I poured the first 2 quarts in. Well, the first quart, let's put it that way. Make sure there wasn't any leaks. We're leak free. So what I'm about to do, I'm gonna just go ahead and go through all the gears. Well, I'm gonna wait till it warms up first. Then I'm gonna go through all the gears from park, reverse, neutral, drive, 3, 2, and low, and then work my way on up, like low, 2, 3, drive, neutral, reverse, park. Y'all get the gist. So that's exactly what I'm about to do in a little bit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and let it warm up, and yeah. All right, so car's at operating temperature somewhat. I'm at yeah, there we go. I was at an angle. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go through all the gears. Just reverse, and neutral, gonna do this for 5 minutes. Drive 3, drive 2, drive 1, then go back up again. Basically, I'm doing this for 5 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes until this actually engages. Bop, 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 and bop. So I'm gonna save you guys the boredom and check my transmission and hopefully hope for the best. All right, guys. So I'm on the road and everything. She's shifting, she's driving, all that fun jazz. It's just that I'm still having trouble like getting it like into gear from park to either reverse or drive. I can get in neutral and everything, it's no problem. But it's just that reverse and drive, and it's like it takes its time. I'm driving, but it's like shifting a little bit better. So what I'm thinking is I can just get like some type of transmission treatment or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I topped it off. It's at full at the hotline. Is I'm coming to a stop right now. Alright, Kim. Got her in ECT, and now let's see. I can say she's shifting like she should in ECT mode, but yeah, she shifts. All that fun jazz, and I'm gonna just keep driving her until she get better. I'm still probably gonna end up getting like transmission treatment and pour some in here and like actually see what it's gonna do, so it can like shift better. I ain't gotta have it's not slipping or anything. Trust me, I know when it slips. But otherwise than that, that's how you do the fluid and filter change. And like I told you guys, I did go a little over the top and clean the solenoids and tighten down the throttle, transmission valve body and everything. Because some people was like, you know, it goes loose over time, you know, due to driving and, you know, vibrations and stuff. So I went a little over the top and, you know, she's clean. Okay guys, so this is future me right now. I just want to go ahead and say this before I close the video out. I use this transmission, Lucas transmission fix stop slip, and this thing actually worked and everything. So just throwing that in there. So yeah, if you guys having this type of problem with hard shifting still after changing the transmission, get one of these. These things will work. It don't work on all transmissions. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Say for instance, if your transmission is really messed up to the point where it's gonna break down completely, I highly recommend you guys swapping out your transmission or getting it rebuilt. So yeah. Alright guys, so it is in fact the next day, and I'm just going to go ahead and wrap it up for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it helps somebody out there. The car drives and shifts fine for now until I could go ahead and do my next transmission fluid change. I highly recommend you guys actually swapping out your solenoids. That's if it's actually going bad on you, but if it's still driving fine, you know, engaging the right way, you know, there's no need to swap it out or whatever. Just change your fluid and filter, all that fun jazz. I just went above and beyond, just took my solenoids out, cleaned it, tightened down the transmission valve body, and she's running a little bit better than what she used to. But still, if you have the money, I highly recommend you guys swapping over your solenoids if it's going bad. But anyways, that's actually going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, make sure you hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't done so. Turn on that post notification bell so that way you know every time when I post. With that being said, guys, I love y'all. I'm out. Stay safe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.